Yo, everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we are officially 2 weeks away from FC 26. So today I'm using this Radar FC website. Again, these are not the ratings from EA, but these are basically the leaked ratings everyone thinks are true on Twitter and stuff. So anyway, let's get into it. We're going to be making our Premier League starters squad. Absolutely excited for this one. Starting off with in the goalkeeper position, you want to save as many coins as possible. So we're going to get us a nice cheap goalkeeper here. That's going to be gold, around the 80 rating. I think we're going to go low-key Pope. Nah, we're going for a starter squad, aren't we? We'll get like, okay, this will be like after, let's say, like a few days of playing, right? Like not even a week, like just a few days, because you guys know, like it'll be easy to generate coins. So it's not going to be like a 5k squad. It'll be a nice, good starter squad. So we're going to go down here. Let's go to like the third page. Are there any like cheap players here that could really stand out? So let's go all the way down here. So we're trying to save as many coins as possible here. We don't actually know how much people are going to cost, but we can kind of estimate. This Loki doesn't look like a terrible card. I'm going to put this Totti card in for now, just as a centre back. It looks like a pretty decent card in terms of pace, price. Sorry, this Mavropanis card as well. I definitely butchered that one. Those two don't look too bad. Let's go over here. So I'm looking for just high 70s in all three of the stats, low key. So like that card as well. It's not too bad. If we can get a little bit better here, because we're getting a bit higher rating now. Anyone that stands out? See, that card's definitely not too bad. The new City centre back as well. That's not too bad at all. 77 and 7. Yeah, so it's not terrible. But we could find something a little bit better, bro. If he didn't have 39 pace, it would actually be decent. 39 paces is insane. 39 pace is insane. Okay, I don't think Euro to be bad. This card ain't gonna be too bad. And Hater won't be too bad. So we're gonna go through it and we'll make like an option. We'll make like a little short list. Like this Lucroy's card will be good, but I think it's going to be like 10k plus. That card's like quite strong, so I think it's going to be quite a lot of money. So we're not going to add that card in for now. Let's get one more card in. Loki Fofana. Fofana's, oh, okay. We butchered that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. What we'll do is, let's get rid of this card. For a left back here, while we're here, we might as well bring a left back in. I feel like Aina is not too bad there, to be honest with you. Again, this card, Aina, isn't actually too bad as well. I low-key like that card. For 80 rated as well, I don't think that's a bad card at all. Or that Hater card. So we're going to leave it like that. Centre-back wise, I probably would go there. And then, I don't know if I'm going to value pace more than defending, though. I low-key, I feel like at the start of the game, sometimes you end up valuing pace, you know? So we're going to go like that. We're going to go like that for now. That's going to be my back line. We're going to go to the right back position. 75, especially for a fullback, you definitely want. That's not too bad, 82. I feel like, okay, Aina's on the right back. Okay, cool. Gusto won't be terrible. Nunez won't be awful. Walker's lost some pace. Loki Dalot at 85 pace. I think we're gonna stick to that. It's not the best backline, but it's not the worst either. We're looking at a cheap starter squad. This is gonna be like after the first maybe 2-3 days of playing, you can get like a nice Premier League starter squad. In at the middle here once again. Let's go down here. Let's go to maybe page 3. Yeah, we can stay around here. Let's find some like all-round players and stuff like that. Anyone that's gonna kind of stick out in their scenarios and kind of just be a good midfielder for us overall. I think I really like Kobe card, but 68 pace is a little bit slow. So we're going to leave it for now. We're going to go for someone a little bit more of an engine there. I actually think this card will be really, really good. This Nunez card will be pretty solid there as a centre mid, so I'm happy to keep him there. Then we're going to go across right now. Adjusted is not too bad. Payeta, if we're going for a bit of a cam, let's change the formation a little bit. Let's go for a 4-3-3-4. Because I do like the 4-3-3-4. So now we have Nunez there. We want someone a little bit more defensive as well. Low-key, Baleba. Baleba's card looks pretty solid, so I'm actually more than happy to have Baleba's card in. That doesn't look too bad. He's a bit rounded as well. I actually like that. You got Nunez and Baleba. Again, just starting cheap centre mids. I don't think it's too bad at all. Now, you save a bit more of your budget for your cams. For the cam, we're looking at maybe stretching a little bit. It's like an 82. I think so far Rogers is standing out for me as a good cam. We're going to keep going through. Cherky's card isn't too bad. Does have Trickster as well as a cam. What is it? 5 star? Oh, low-key Cherky isn't bad at all. What we're going to do, we're going to put Cherky there. Why does it keep going? It keeps glitching a little bit, which is it's okay. Let's put Cherky there for now. Go back there. Pieta's card's normally not too bad as well. If any maybe lower rated cards. Armad, I low-key like him as a right winger as well. But as a cam, I think we're looking at page 1 now. So obviously we won't be able to afford these players off the break. Madison is probably like a good card, but again, a little bit expensive. I think this Cunha card will be good, will be a little bit expensive. I do think you could definitely get him as a starter squad though. I think he'll be a really good card. 85 shot as well with 84 dribbling with 79 passing. As a cam, you do want a bit more passing. Maybe I cannot speak English. Sobazai isn't too bad there. You could have Havertz. Havertz isn't great. I mean, there's some okay cards there. I feel like it's between bro, why do I keep butchering his name? Bro, I can't say it right now. I'm not even gonna try it. Sobazlai, bro. I'm tweaking. I was speaking a different language. Sobazlai or Cunha. Okay, bit more pace, less shot, way more passing, a little bit less dribbling. I do think the 79 passing isn't great, to be honest with you. As a Manchester United fan, though, I might end up using him regardless, just because I'm a United fan and he's going to be super fun to use. So I like that card overall. If you look at Rodgers as well, because he's got the same passing, I'm not like too worried about that. For me, the 85 shot is really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Let's go to the right wing position now. Right wing. Again, Mbeumo will be great, but for a starter squad, like Cunha's going to be probably our most expensive player so far, so we'll leave him there. I think Savinho will be nice as well, 87. Chiesa will be nice. They're just going to be a little bit expensive right now. Elanga's someone that could be maybe not as much, but he'll be really good. I like the Elanga options for now. I really do. Going to go through I think for a starter squad though, for a layer below kind of Elanga, because Elanga I think might be a bit expensive. I think we'll probably go for maybe an Armad. And Ahmad's not a bad shout here. As any maybe cheaper right wingers. Estavio isn't too bad as well. I'm trying to find any other wingers. So I low-key am a big fan of Traore. And this is going to be a weird one because he has awful passing. I think he's going to be cheap. And I always like him at the start of the game because he's really fast. He's got really, really, really high strength as well. He has terrible shot and terrible passing. So if I was to get him, I would use him for an outlet. And then I would kind of make those short passes in, and I'd really get the ball into maybe Cunha as like a cam spot so he can make those shots, or maybe my striker. But I think, yes, his passing's terrible. Yes, his shot's terrible, but he's such an outlet on the right. If you can keep him as a winger with your instructions, just keep him tucked in on the right-hand side, he could be such an outlet for the starting squad because of how bad defenders will be at the break. That's the only reason I would use him there, because I think he can be really impactful for the break. Then we're going to go through here. And for me, Gabriel Jesus is normally one of the best kind of players in FIFA for meta. So I do think he's quite low rated, so he can fit the mold really, really well there. And to be honest with you, Nunes, he has left the club, so he's not going to be there. I was going to say his card's actually pretty good. Besides that, I mean, this card looks decent, this tail card. But I just feel like Gabriel Jesus with 86 dribbling as well, like he somehow is always really good. Even though he has 79 shot, if you do the meta shots, like he's going to stand out. So I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that's really up there. And to be honest with you, 86 dribbling. This card's a really good right winger. I think he's going to be a little bit expensive. I think Kudus can be a little bit expensive. So I'm trying to look at not only good players, I'm trying to find like cheaper players. And then the rest are higher rating. So I low-key like that Jesus card. Again, I'm trying to find like a really cheap squad here, not something that's really ridiculous. You know, there's definitely better players I'm looking at, but we're trying to find a cheapest squad as possible that's going to be valuable. So we're going to go through here to the left here. Again, go down a little bit here. I don't mind this card as well. This Enjoy card's not too bad at all. I'm going to leave him there for now. Keep going through. This Gittins card isn't terrible. Just got good pace, but because we have Traore here, I think I want this winger to be a little bit more of an outlet, a bit more reliable with his dribbling and his shot and stuff. So we are going to focus on pace, dribbling, and shot mainly. Where on the right-hand side, we simply just did pace. So I do think this card isn't terrible, Enjoy. His shot isn't amazing at 72. But again, as a starter squad, we low-key, this might be what we get. Passing at 67 isn't great. 72, Garnacho. Garnacho might not be too bad, to be honest with you. Garnacho isn't going to be terrible because his pace is decent at 86. Got 80 dribbling, which isn't bad at all. 77 shot, which is basically just under Jesus, and 72 passing. I think right now, this looks like maybe the best option for the left wing. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Garnacho unless we can find a cheap gem on the first page. Again, it's very difficult to find the cheap gems here. 66 passing. Sterling isn't terrible there. So I kind of enjoy. I think when you get to Kudus territory, it's going to be a bit expensive, I would say. Doku low-key. Doku's a bit of a better version than Garnacho. But the problem is Doku has Rapid Plus, so I think he's going to be expensive. But I don't think he's going to be very, very cheap, to be honest with you. This Matoma card, low-key, I don't think it's going to be crazy expensive. I think he'll be a sleeper. I think Matoma is going to be a sleeper there. Because Gakpo, I can see being expensive. Anything 84, we're not really going for. So, yeah, for a cheap first Premier League squad, I actually am very happy to get Dalot back in. I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Start off with Pope in goal. We have Diogo Dalot in as a right back. We have Hato in as a right centre back. We have Kusanov as the left centre back. We have Einar as a left back. We have Nunes as the left centre mid. We have Mateus Cunha in at Cam, Beleba as our right centre mid. Adama Traore as a right winger. Gabriel Jesus and Mitoma as our left winger. I actually think this is a nice little starter squad. It's not looking like it's going to be ridiculous. We're at a point where everyone's going to be expensive. I think every single player could be under 5K. So you're looking at a squad, I think a nice little 50K. I can't remember how prices are at the very beginning. So some of the players could be expensive, like a Cunha. Could definitely see him being a little bit expensive, but again, there's also a world where there's so many other players that these players aren't too much. So it really depends. But for a starter squad, I think it's got a good balance. I actually can see myself using this team in a 4-3-3 and having some fun with it, having some fun, some good success. So yeah, we'll take it. Again, we don't know the actual prices there, so we're just kind of having some fun right now. But it's a good little squad, so we'll take it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what type of video you want to see later on today. We'll get another squad builder for you guys as we approach FC 26.